Hello everyone and welcome. We have another what is the best mission to farm this week video for Escalation. These videos are doing well every week, so I'm guessing you still want them. We'll keep on posting them while they're doing well. We're going to talk over this week's Escalation missions. We'll be talking tier 10s, we'll be talking best farming for the lower tiers and things like that, like we always do. So this is this week's missions. We got the Tombs, Manning National Zoo again, Bank Headquarters again, American History Museum and Space Administration HQ again. So there's 3 dupes from what we've had up to now. Tombs and American History Museum, first time on Escalation, so they were interested. Tombs was difficult. And yeah, the best, I'm just going to say, I could tell you the best mission to farm for this week without even playing any. It was going to be American History Museum. I had a feeling this one was going to be an easy one. Very much like DCD from last week, you're going to want to be farming American History Museum. I know there's the argument that, yeah, it's a short mission node. It's not about how quick you can do it. It's just the most comfortable mission because the zoo's probably the second best, if I'm being honest with you, for the lower tiers. If you want to farm the lower tiers, a zoo could be a good shout because it is quite easy. Was a long one. So if you're farming a few of the higher tiers and you want the exotic components as well as the reward and the end of mission rewards, the zoo's not going to be good for that. American History Museum is going to be the shortest one this week, so the end of mission rewards are going to be good, and it's also the easiest tier 10. Now in terms of tier 10, if you want to farm tier 10 this week, Space Admin HQ isn't too difficult. It has tricky spots. Bank Headquarters is a nightmare at the end, but otherwise okay. American History Museum has a tricky spot, but very easy, like DCD tier 10 farming last week. And the zoo tier 10 is a nightmare. I just want to say we cleared the zoo for the first time on tier 10 in our stream today, and we had rogue agents. It was amazing. I'm going to upload that on the second channel if you want to see how good that was. It's insane. We also did the tombs on tier 10, and that's a hard one on tier 10. So they're not tier 10 farms. I'd say the best tier 10 farm there is going to be American History Museum or even Bank Headquarters or Space if you want to do one of them because of targeted loot. They should be okay. But yeah, whatever you want to do. I always say this, you farm at the highest tier that you're comfortable with. Comfort is more important than anything. As long as you're comfortably farming, that's the tier you want to be at. If it's going to be difficult, it's going to be slowing you down and you're sweating for the whole run, that's not the tier you want to do. So pick the tier that's right for you and farm American History Museum. We're going to do that now. We're going to select the mission. We're going to go over to American History Museum. And we're going to do a solo. Matchmaking this a tier 5. Matchmaking any of these at tier 5 should be fine right now. But this is going to be the easiest one. I know it's a bit random with matchmaking what mission you get. But I imagine you will get a lot of American History Museum this week when you're matchmaking. So let's do a run like we always do. And I'm actually going to use for the first time today. Oh, great. We always get one of these. I'm not on the right build for these now. Come on. Okay, we just cleared them. The build we're going to use is the first time for this video. I've been using all sorts of builds so far. We've shown you no prototype builds to show you no prototype builds will work. We've used Blue Striker. We've been doing tier 3 farming. Feeling pretty comfortable at tier 5 right now. And feeling that comfortable, we're actually going to use our main DPS that we use for tier 10 group play. We're going to go with the Striker build. So whatever build you use, whatever build you're comfortable with, I'll show you quickly the build I'm going to use now for this run. And hopefully we don't wipe. Why can we not just have no ads at the start of a mission? Okay, I think we're done. Okay. So I'm going to go with my 4-piece Striker, Cheska Glass Cannon, Overdogs, Carbine 7 with Optimal Range and Ranger. You can see this build on the channel if you want to go and see it. I've uploaded it for more detail, but on whatever build you want, whatever you're comfortable with, we are going to set it at tier 5, I think, and hope we don't wipe. Have to be careful solo, but a nice solo tier 5 should be fine on this for farming, and hopefully we get some protos. This is definitely the farm of the week from me, though. Good luck with it. Not too sure which side I want to cover here. I've not done this solo yet today. I've only been doing group play. I'm going to show you maybe a nice little trick in the tricky area, though. We haven't done it yet because we were going to try it and we kind of got doubted on our last run of the stream, but I think it's gonna work nicely. Just gotta watch this machine gunner. There we go. Probably not the best spot. I've not done this solo, like I said. This area is going to be, can be a little bit tricky, but find a good spot, you'll be fine. Blue Striker will probably work good at tier 5 on this.
Serious trauma.
A good spot is not face tanking with glass cannon, okay? We nearly went down. Okay, let's get that overcharge on the go. Once you cleared outside, this area is pretty easy. You could do it from here if you want to, but you can also just go here. Just watch your flanks, get your decoy out. I can hear someone running left, so I'm going to watch that. Oh, there he is. There we go. Our density is a lot lower on solo, which is going to help on your solo runs.
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch eyes again.
I said last week with DCD, it's going to be a good tier 10 farm for people that aren't comfortable with tier 10s yet. This is another one you could try if you're with a group of friends. Not solo, of course, but with friends. This is going to be a nice tier 10 this week to get into. I'll wait for that decoy. We'll just play it from the opening here, I think. There is going to be an additional spawn. I'd like them to focus my decoy if they could. Thank you. Oh, we didn't even get an additional spawn solo. Normally there's an additional spawn that comes out of there when we're playing as a group.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
Not bad at all. We'll hit this restock. They go down so easy on solo with this build. I don't know why I haven't used this sooner. I just think glass and solo isn't the way to go, but take our time, we should be fine. We've got a hive back as well now, which is good. There will be an additional spawn here, I think. Oh no, it's further around. Gotta watch the left flank on the left side of the bus here. They can get you. They're dropping like flies right now, though. So this is where you get the additional spawn. Then they push back a little bit. Not sure if it's solo. No, we might be okay. Just be careful they push back, because if you push forward and you get the spawn behind you, that's going to be tricky. Kind of want him to move out of there. I'm moving around like I got half foot. I don't have half foot. I don't need to worry about half foot. Machine gunners are going to be your primary targets as well. You got to be careful of where they're positioned, even if you're not aiming at them. As always with True Sons. Turrets, you can take them out easy with the weak spot though. This is the bit now, it's going to be the hardest bit of the mission. It is on our group playing on our tier 10s, and this is the bit where I'm going to maybe show you an easy way to do it. You might not need to do it solo, but I'm going to show you anyway in case you're going to be running in groups and if you're going to go for tier 10s. What we decided we're going to do is clear the first wave, right? So the first wave is this now. We're going to save our, we're going to use one of our overcharge to start. And then hopefully we'll have an overcharge decoy for the next bit. Let's get them to push you. Some should push. I hope. Not even hitting him. Maybe we gotta push them. Oh, there we go. There's one that pushed. Don't want to lose your hive right now for what I'm about to show you for the next bit. If you're running a team, you want to try and keep a hold of your hives, because the next bit's going to be a little bit risky. Overcharge is back in 12 seconds, so...
Vital
Like I said,
signs critical.
don't lose your hive. So once you cleared this up, you got to move forward to get the next spawn in. So what we're going to do,
Reinforcements.
move forward, hit overcharge, drop a decoy, and we're going to run back. Maybe we didn't run forward enough. Get a quick step on if you've got it. No? There we go. A little bit risky. You might want your hive, but you're aiming to get them all down here. This is the roughest area as a group. If you can get your group back here where this restock is, and then they should just all push and funnel. There's going to be a wave of shotgunners, and there is going to be a spawn out of this left door here. So you got to be careful of that spawn. They've all pushed forward that way, which is a bit annoying. I'm telling you, in a group, if you're struggling on this room, here's the spawn now. You can quickly deal with that.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Okay, this is not a good idea, Solo. Just go into the chopper. I don't know. Might still be good. Might still be good for the next bit. I'm just thinking of the wave of shotgunners that you get in a group. It's ridiculous. And it's got to be better funneling them all down there. But you do you. Solo, I don't think this is the play. We've got an overcharge decoy ready to go again, so... We're going to hit overcharge. I'm going to get the decoy... Oh, no. No decoy yet. Oh, we have another spawn this way. We're actually going to just stay down here. Forget what I was saying about that for solo. It might not even work for group the way I was going. What we found in a group, we were coming back here. And it just wasn't ideal. You get a huge wave of shotgunners, which isn't too bad. But after that, you're back here and they're quite hard to shoot. There's so much scenery in here. And we were just thinking of maybe funneling them back down that way because they were dead aggressive. For solo, it's just going to be easy to sit back here into the chopper. Don't even worry about it. Find a nice bit of cover, you're fine. Something to think about if you're in your group doing tier 10s, because this is the roughest part of the mission. We have had a wipe here as well on a tier 10. Depending on what mutators you get, but solo, that's dead easy. Just come here. This is very easy solo, actually.
Just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
There's nothing else now that poses a threat until the end of the area. But even then, with solo scaling, gonna be a breeze, I think. You're farming this solo, you're going to start getting some real good times on this as well. Not that time matters again. But maybe up at a 6, so you start getting your exotic components to drop.
Grab it and get the hell out of there.
Get an exotic component per run at 6. Oh, I heard someone. I've got bullets on him. Might go for the tank on the right. Nice little spot up here, by the way.
Vital signs critical.
You can go up to the right over here. This is pretty decent if you need it. Not bad.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
You could probably get sub
With
10
all
on
these
this
gates
around
sealed, the
10
north exit
minutes.
should be closer.
It could be the easiest solo farm so far. I was treating it with way too much respect. That's our first pro, though. Get this spawn out this door. Judging this, any build's going to be fine for this. Blue Striker, all red. If you wanted that bit of survivability from Blue Striker. ND, which I've used before. Non-Pro-O, you'd probably be able to do tier 5 this week, no problem. Easy for me to say the amount of damage I got right now, though that could be incorrect. But I did do no Pro-O ND on Bunker. This is definitely far easier than Bunker. Like this area, we normally go up there as a group. I would say be more careful solo, but I don't know. Maybe you just go up there solo. Quite like this angle for being soloed if it was going to be a bit more difficult. Get the boss out the way very quickly. Another pro. Thank you very much. Remember with True Sun turrets, you can just take out the weak spot on it and it will be decommissioned for a little bit unless they fix it. We'll just destroy that. Oh,
Serious trauma detected.
get that out. I think that's a shotgunner. Should probably take a med kit, right? Definitely take med kits. They're there for a reason. That was super easy. That needs to be 15 minutes, and I did it all wrong. I could go through that again and probably shave at least 3 minutes off, and probably get down to 10 minutes. Yes, have a failed recon data, free shade calibration, some XP. I think we got 2 prototype drops on that run as well. Super easy farm. It's the easiest farm we've had since Escalation. Like DCD last week got that title from me. This takes over that, especially for the solo farm this week. Push yourself. I reckon tier 6 will be fine. If you use tier 5s, maybe even 7, get that chance up. But like I said at the start, make sure it's a comfortable farm. Most important thing is that it's a comfortable farm. You're going through it with ease. And get your pros. Good luck with that. And that's it. We do these every single week. We talk through the missions for you guys like we've done today. We discuss tier 10 difficulty. We give you my advice on what's best to farm. It might not be your advice, so I always say post down in the comments what you're doing so others can read through. And yeah, good luck on your prototypes. We'll be back next week with another one of these. We'll go over the missions again. We'll do them every week, or you guys still watch them. Like the videos, comment to support them if you do like these, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Until next time, thanks for watching and take care.